is
Is okay?
I consent.
I consent. Okay. When the other people will speak, if they're not consent, I will cut in the final cutting. Is okay for you? And I will write down. I will write down the minutes. Now we start the recording, and you will tell me. So I will know after so much time. Okay, we start now. So you will tell me, okay, don't want to record, and I will see here's the time so I can cut. And why are recording? Because it's also to go to the next step of losing the fear of to be judged from what we are saying. But anyway, you can cut your sharing. It's okay for you? Okay. Okay, Zan?
Yes. So my questions are, where there are two people without external support that are both in projection and reaction, and they're both very powerful beings with a lot of
so the connection is not so good.
Who takes the leadership?
It's better if you maybe cut the video,
No,
so the sound it will be better. Okay, you can continue to speak. I was cutting your video, I think. Hello, Zan.
Okay.
Okay, can you speak? Okay, it's too bad. The connection is not good, so it's better if you go back where you was. Okay, so that's approved and you are in direct.
Thank you very much. Good. Is it better?
A little bit better.
Choo-choo.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I'm speaking.
Okay. You speak without camera.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. You can hear me now?
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Great. So, were there two beings out of love? Who is taking charge?
Okay, it's not so good, huh? I think unfortunately we cannot follow you. Okay. So Zan is not with us. We agreed to go to the next person. Is India. It's cheap, but the quality is not so good. Okay, so we go to the next person until they connect again. Guillaume, you want to speak something? Guillaume is gone. Okay. So Caroline. Okay. Caroline, you already spoke. So S, what's your name? Huh?
But my sounds, I know you can't hear me very well.
Can you go near of the microphone?
No, my microphone is broken.
Ah, okay. So you cannot speak so much today, yeah?
Klopt. Yes, is right.
Okay, so you are shy. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so Guillaume is not there. Zan is gone. The microphone is broken. So who's staying? Thomas, you want to make a small sharing about the process of this morning?
Yes, I can do it.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. It was we had a process today, Angelo and me,
one-to-one session,
and I came in contact with a very bad, and it was a monster, a very cold, destructive monster.
Ugly one, no?
Yes, it just wanted to kill and it just saw the physical world and wanted to make the best and most intense experience here, and didn't see anything else than the physical side of reality, and the soul side was very not in his view. And then the melting process started. I came back to more heart, to more soul. It's not so easy. It's not so easy to.
Can I speak? Maybe I express a little bit.
Yeah.
So what it was beautiful in this process is like crazy, but on the beginning, before to share all these emotions, each time we are in the pain, in the suffering, in our ego, we think that we are the worst and we are hiding ourselves. So we are in this lifetime a kind of slaves of ourselves because it was very, very bad and ugly in past lives. But if you are with somebody who can listen to you and understand, then is something going on bigger than us. So I could help you to listen. Your ugly part is monster killing. Just even raping, it was not interesting for this entity. I cannot say it was you. And after listening this story, all the situation make a sense, you know. And each time the person go deep in this processing, at the end he say, wow, I was not aware of it. And he was experiencing something, then he was like a kind of Dracula, killing people, and just raping, it was not enough. Killing, it was much better. Until you decide to don't do it anymore, and you wanted to connect with people. But when you went to connect with people, the people was rejecting you, and you was staying alone in the cave. And certainly you died like this. And in going back to this memory, you could see then the pleasure of killing. It was to connect to a kind of higher connection to the soul of the person who was dead. And in this moment, when the person died and you connect to a soul, it was a kind of something supreme. And when he was recognizing this in the process, wow, it was huge. And what I understood is it was three things in this process. In reality, it was an entity that was doing these ugly things through you. It was the personality, what game you wanted to play in this lifetime, and the soul. And the soul was blocking your heart for you to experiment something very ugly. And for me, your soul is very, very advanced to totally let go and to see the opposite from what the soul believes. It means the ugliest part is like Lucifer is the best student of God, and the last moment before to go to fusion to God and dissolve himself in this fullness of God and everything, he say, no, if you are God, even the reverse is God also. So now I'm going to prove you, then maybe in playing the devil, the bad, is also part of God. And so it's what I felt then he was playing, not in a kind of global earth, but inside of yourself. It was you with yourself. The soul could forget herself to see the totally opposite point of view of the most ugliest part. It is to have pleasure to kill. That is what I understood from your process. And when it was happened like this, the heart began again to shine and to take her place again. And the soul is expressing herself through the heart. This is what I understood from your process.
Yes, it was very interesting to see what kind of experiences can be made in a bad direction. It was interesting.
And it was also interesting for me what road takes the soul to experiment further and further. Yeah. Until, it's really strange. So for me, it means somebody can be very, very ugly in a lifetime, but the soul can be very, very advanced. So the thing is how to wake up, what game you are playing with ourselves, and also to integrate then ourselves is not only ourselves, maybe it can be an entity. It can be an entity that is playing inside of you. So this is why in Trinity Yoga now, we play the game, we jump in the process, but after we go out of it to see in a different level. You want to say something more?
That I am more happy to make hard things and love things now.
You feel this?
I'm a little bit more looking forward to do lovely things.
Yeah. Great, huh? It's a good wake up. But for that, you needed to go and stay with this ugly part in this past life and to go until the end of the experiment. And even in the past life, you didn't been in the end of the experiment. Something was missing and you was taking it now.
Right.
This is why you was stuck. You was fighting against. So in fighting, you was blocked.
All right. So I now understood something what I haven't understood in the
past life,
where I was doing the terrible things.
Yeah. It was the final connection with the soul. But now you are aware of it, you get more subtle, so you can connect with the soul and love, and you don't need to kill anymore. You can find another way. At least you're gonna try.
Right.
The things.
Yeah.
But it was strange because before the heart was blocked until you get the full experience of it. And now you can go to the next experience. Is vibrating love and vibrating your soul again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Hello, Julian. And you can come back again for further information about that. Okay. Somebody want to ask some questions to Thomas about it before to go to Julian? Because it was a fucking process. And it's also very important to take the guiltiness of it and to see, this, when I help somebody like this to process, it's helped me a lot to understand how the souls work. Okay. So it's good for him, but it's also good for me for the awareness. Thank you. Julian?
Yes, hello.
So how is going on?
Well, I have something that's going on right now. A lot of projects sounds quite fitting. I'm not sure if I want this taped on video or not. That's the only thing.
Okay, so at 15 minutes, I need to cut. It's not easy to take out the video and put again. So you need to trust me. Then it will not stay in the final thing. Okay, I was writing Julian to start to cut, and after we'll see.
But I guess it's also my guilt of being judged. Obviously, that's taking place right now. Yeah.
Judge, guilty, and just punished afterwards.
I just talked to my two brothers, like via video call, because in the beginning of the year, when I made myself a bit, like 2,000 in total, I would say, like the two of them, in total 2,000 euros. And now we made some money because part relative. And then my brothers were like, good, so you can give us the money back, right? And I was like, yeah, I would love to, but I have a lawsuit from some shit I did years ago when I was in bad friendship and when I didn't really take care of myself, and I probably have to pay them first. And then I could see a lot of distrust and a lot of projections coming, and I could also feel that I was also getting into an angry mood because I tried to defend myself somehow. Still, I could see like a higher picture, like, okay, feels like this is some karma that needs to be working out, you know, like this has been an issue in our family for generations, like the brothers and the siblings not really trusting each other, and like a question of how close are we together? Can I talk about all the shit I've been doing in my life? And will we project onto each other, or can I really openly talk to them? And also I felt a little bit back into childhood when I didn't have any boundaries and I never felt really seen and understood in it. And so a lot of stuff came together in this one call, and now I was like, okay, you know what? I give you the money back, so we're not having this issue anymore. And then I deal with all the stuff in my life on my own, and I tell you, don't interrupt into my private life again. So it's like really important for me to set this boundary. So that was like the whole process, and yet I still miss them. It's not easy.
Money, family, and sex. You need never forget sex. It's always a problem. Okay.
Maybe not this time, but
so if I understood, you give the money to them to have the peace and to don't have any more problems of reaction from the family. Yes.
Yes, I want to give them the money first back, and then to like the government and to the justice law, whatever you call it, like really deciding that this is my main priority, to first get rid of guilt and obligations inside my family. And then I can deal with all the private stuff. And yet I'm also feeling shitty because I know that I did some shit in the past and it's coming up now because this wants to be solved as well. And I know that my family, and still I would love to see what's behind all of this, what's like the higher reason for that it's all happening right now at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all my lies coming up and all that stuff.
Okay. I'd like to ask to the group, do you have some questions to ask to Julian? Because it is also a workshop of participation from the group, you know, for you to involve yourself. And from what he says, what you feel then is important for him to work on it. What you feel. I ask that to the group. And is good for you to have, if you have some perception, what is important for asking him questions to lead him further in what he needs to discover. What you feel?
What just came to me really, really big is one sentence you said is like, yeah, I don't ask any more help. I make it all on my own again. It's like you're going back into a pattern of I don't need anyone. I don't need any help, and like pushing away. That's just something what came really intense to me, like this impulse of what is it about not being able to ask for help and to receive help.
Okay. Right, good. Monica, can you propose him to, if he wants a starting of a process?
Would you like to go into a process with this topic?
Yes, sure.
Okay,
Because
let's
I
go.
don't need anyone. Yeah, go away. Yes, totally. I know that. I know that.
Sorry, I just was amazed by Zan Zan and Leticia. Okay. Monica is a helper of Julian. Okay, so we go there for 5-10 minutes maximum. Okay, let's go.
So my first suggestion is close your eyes and feel into your body. So when you think about this situation, where do you feel this in your body?
It immediately feel here, like my third eye, and I have some disgust and tightness in my solar plexus. And also my shoulders, I'm clenching a little bit. Like I'm expecting someone to grab me in the neck.
Yeah. And Monica, close your eyes so it will be more easy to connect with him. Okay? So it's how I do it. It's connecting the eyes, you can fusion with him. Yeah?
What is in your throat? What's in your throat or in your...
Something wants out.
What wants out? Let the words out. You said words want out. What wants out? Just let it flow.
It's like, you will never catch me. No.
You will never catch me. Feel that.
No, you will never catch me. Even if you catch me, I will escape again and get out of it. It's like, no chance. I'm some perpetrator.
What would happen if they catch you? What happens if someone catches you?
I would receive my punishment. Of course, from the law. Yeah, they would drag me to the court.
What happens? Why is that? What is that for a punishment for you? What does that mean for you?
Ooh. For me,
What's that punishment you're afraid of?
only one punishment that's high enough for it would have to be really, really hard. It's like I'm even playing with that, like even with that as a punishment. It's like even that is part of the play that I'm playing, you know?
So you're still in charge. You are playing. In the end, it's you playing the game with them.
Yes. Even if you catch me, I'm still in charge. Yeah, totally.
You don't let go of the charge. You are in charge. How does that feel to be in charge?
It's good. It's the power, you know?
Where do you feel this power? Where in your body? You feel this power of you are the one playing the game.
Can I say something, Moni?
Yes.
I feel is an entity inside of Julian. Can you let the entity inside of you take the control of your body? Let it come. Allow yourself to be devilish. Just
I can feel it in my balls. It's sexual pleasure, you know?
Yes. Bring it out. Bring it out. Let's feel it. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Let it come. The sounds are laughing. Yeah. Yes. Allow yourself to be totally basic. It's based on the back. Yeah, feel it. Yeah. Yeah, continue, Moni, and feel it and have the pleasure to be with him. Moni, be with him and in the pleasure to be with him. You need to embrace this pleasure for him to allow him to come.
Feel this power like raising up spine. Feel the power. In every cell you have this power.
And the other
feel
people,
this fire from within.
And the other participants close their eyes and connect to Julian, and you can feel the energy also of him and let it vibrate inside.
Still holding back. Let it out. Let it out. Still hidden. It's still in your body. It wants to go out. It wants to fill your body, to take over all these boundaries, all these limitations. Let it happen.
Okay, 1 minute more, and after we're gonna cut the rope.
You're still holding back. Let go.
Yeah. Can you tell me the name of this entity inside? What's the name is coming? What name comes?
Shit.
What's the name?
God, my mind is like, no, this is bullshit.
No bullshit. Yeah. What's the name? Just tell the name, not controlling, just it. And after we can cut this. You remember when you came to this body inside? Is long time ago you are in this body? Since long time? Okay, so we cut the string. So before to go out of the process, observe for your mental is step 4. To your mental, what are you working? What is the principle of the work you are doing for the mind?
Just
Punishment.
of, yeah, being punished, deserving punishment, whatsoever.
Punished of expressing yourself, to be yourself, or what kind of punishment? The punishment come from what? What you have done or what you have said? What you said?
No, what I have done.
What I have done. Okay. So it's enough, and we'll see it later how to do with it. Okay. So touch your body, make an anchor, and go out of the process. It was really beautiful. Okay. How it was for you, Moni, to help Julian?
What I really felt is like also holding back. When he was holding back, I felt that I couldn't express myself, helping his process. So it helped me really much when you told me also to express, to help him more.
Yeah.
And it was once more really interesting to see that I received really tight body symptoms, like also with the spine and the head and everything and the throat. So it was quite intense.
So when we close the eyes, we go inside of ourselves, and at the same time, you're connecting with the other person. So you become one with the other person. So what we feel inside is maybe the other person. So it's like this, we help the process through expressing also ourselves and being fusioning. And if a person sometimes, when you help the other person, Julian, you need also to be a little bit devilish. If you say, I authorize you and I love you for what you are, in playing it, you already tell, then I'm allowing you to be, because I'm also, you understand, Monica? Okay. So it's a kind of fusional processing that you are doing at distance, fusional, to feel the other person inside of us. Okay. Yeah, great. Julian, how it was for you?
Pretty intense, because I know this for a long time and it's always there, and like this devilish love. It was pretty intense how far it got up. So yeah, like thank you for it. And still I could feel that I was holding back. I was definitely holding back something still, you know.
It's not resolved, but at least we identified something. And so we did 85% of a job. 85% of a job is to say, here is a conflict, and I allow myself to ask for a process. That's 85%. After, it's just easy. You just go inside and you're going to help each other after this session, maybe Julian and Moni, Yeah, and other people. I was searching how to make rooms in Zoom, but I didn't found yet how to do it. I found before starting the Zoom meeting, but now I don't find it anymore, because you can make some chambers, some rooms, so you can be 2 or 3 people in one Zoom, 2 or 3 other people, and after we join again. So I'm searching for this possibility, but for now I don't know how to do it. Okay, great. Thank you. Is already some people have questions about what's just happened. Caroline S. Tom, you have some question about what's just happened. It's very important to ask questions or doubts, things you don't believe, because otherwise it will not be transformed. And each question then you are embarrassed to express, you will be transformed in a kind of pulling back energy, and you're going to disconnect from us. So it's very important also for you all to ask questions. Okay, so now it's your turn about this process. Some questions, some doubts, or some wishes. Somebody? Guillaume, you are there? Tu es là, Guillaume?
Yes,
Tu te balades de temps en temps.
but I'm hearing.
Okay, so Guillaume, you was moving your hands. What you was doing during the process of Julian? So can you express a little bit?
The heart was blocked here. There is like a. Oh, sorry for my English. There is a key here. It was not used.
Not used. Can you say more in your perceptions? So is in this Zoom's meeting is good also when you have perception from
There
somebody
is-
else to say it, because it's helped us to develop this sense.
There is a ghost or
a ghost.
it was locked. It was locked here
Love,
in her.
okay.
Yeah.
In the heart.
But yeah.
Okay, I would like to Zan and her girlfriend speak before they leave, because many times they come and they leave. Are you there, Zan? No, they are making love between 2 speech. So Guillaume, do you want to say something? How is going on for you? Guillaume is a builder of pyramids. With one hand, he lifts up a stone, and with the right hand, he cuts the stone. So can you tell a little bit about you?
Yeah, shy and my English and my daughters. It's not the better place.
It's not open space. Okay, so when you are afraid to express ourselves, it's not easy to look inside and to transform. Okay, so it's beautiful. At least you are here with us. Okay, no, they are not here. Okay, if they want to speak, they can interfere. Okay, Caroline, you would like to speak now? Where are you now, Caroline, in your personal path? Because you didn't so many creators games since 4 years. What are you doing for your soul?
For my soul, yoga.
Yoga?
Yeah,
That's for your body.
that's for my soul. Yeah, the thing is that I was looking for creators games close by, but it was always too far away, or I was busy. So this is it's the first time I actually could, because I couldn't attend another meeting. So I just thought I had to come just to have a look where you are.
Where I am now, I am holding back to not get enlightenment. Otherwise, I can disappear from this planet. It's my fear, because the process I have now in the games is just expanding, and I never know if I will stay alive afterwards, because it's like Zan. Zan, when you have processing, is like dissolution of the energies, expanding. And if we control the process, is not the energy through us, then is moving. So is always this fear of, do I gonna be dissolved and go away with my body one day, because this plane of Earth is too boring? I don't know. That's one of my biggest fear, and I don't know, but it is when I open to all these gifts, it's like crazy. Huh? In Clermont-Ferrand, I was the devil of the devils in the morning, and in the afternoon, I was the heart of Jesus. You understand? So I was really feeling it. So in the workshop, and is because it's like I close my eyes, and something come inside of me and is what the person needs in front of me. So I'm gonna activate something in the constellation of the other person. It's really, really strange. Is behind the personality. So it's a game, is a multi-game. And my effort that I do is to not controlling it. Because it's very easy to say, no, I don't, I hold it back, I'm working, I need to be the security of the people. But if I do this, how can I teach people to just open up, and me, I'm limiting my, so it's go more and more, and it's more and more beautiful, because it's like, so that's my fear for now. And Monica, I don't know where she is now in her process, because I didn't met her since 1 year. So I'd like to know how she was evaluating with this energy after all this process, after all these liberations, taking out these fears. Where are we gonna finish after taking all the fears? Maybe you have an idea.
The point was really what you said before, is I went back to a everyday life. I went back to working, having like quite structures in my life. And I felt the more I went into processes, I was so open. I had fear of being or feeling everything when I was too open in my everyday life. So at one point I stopped going that deep in my processes, because I was so afraid of being too thin, like too much feeling, too much of receiving and everything. And that's also what brought me back here, actually, because since some weeks I feel the need of going deeper in my processes and allowing myself again to go deep, even if there is like an everyday life. So my biggest question for myself at this moment now is, can I embrace my processing, my diving deep, and still be in an everyday life? And how can I bring that to my everyday life? Like, that's my biggest challenge at the moment. And sometimes it feels just like tearing me apart, because I cannot handle sometimes all these emotions or all these feelings, all these shaking up my body. So yeah, and I also don't allow myself to go too deep with other people, because it's my own fear of going deeper. It's what you said. As much as I don't allow myself of going deep, I don't allow others. Yeah.
I propose you a process about the subject, the fear of going deeper.
Yeah.
Accept?
Yes, I accept.
Okay. So you're ready, guys? So I'm learning also Zoom, but if I connect to Monica, you can also do the same. Close your eyes and connect with her. If you close your eyes, you really connect at distance. If you have the eyes open and you see the screen, you can be in a superficial mode, okay? So let's try all together to close the eyes and to connect to Monica, to give the energy to her at distance. Let's see this, okay? Okay, the fear of to go deeper, the fear of to be totally different, the fear of to be a strange sparkle on this normal world of darkness. So try to feel.
I feel an immediate shake in my body, like it shakes, like every cell is shaking. I have a big pain in my ears, like I want to close my ears, to not hear anything. It's like I want to stop anything from coming into my ears.
We're gonna go to the fear of to be crazy. Is okay for you? And you accept my stop, yeah? What you don't want to listen anymore?
All the lies, all the excuses, all the victims, all the...
Wow. Let it come, let it come. Lose the control. How you feel the lies from people inside of
it really makes me want to close my ears, and I just stop it.
Stop it. And
it's so annoying. And it's also annoying me about myself, because I'm also going back to victim mode when I say I can't go into process. So I'm still in my victim of I cannot go, and I feel tension. I feel so much tension, especially in my neck, in my shoulders. It's also where I found like some entity or something some weeks ago. I found it sitting there. I wanted to start connecting with it and talking with it. And it was just there, like, I'm there, like, bleh. You can't have me out, or you can't make me go away.
I have an insight of strong sensation. Then when you listen all these voices, you are not allowed to move from your place. You cannot go away. It's like you're stuck in the middle and you are obliged to stay in the middle. You cannot run away. Yeah, I have this sensation. Do you feel this? If they say all that and you are blocked.
Yeah, totally.
Can you feel this? What is blocking you?
It's like a cage around my heart.
Yeah.
It's like something is like like a stone wall or something. It's somehow a protection, but it also doesn't allow me to break it up, to go deeper.
What is not allowing you to take it out or to break or to move?
This thing here,
Yeah,
sitting here in my ear.
Inside, yeah. Doing
And
good.
it tells me all the lies. I also hear so many lies, and it.
Which lies you had to hear, to listen, and you couldn't do nothing?
The biggest lie is really about it's not in my power. I cannot do anything.
Yeah, go in
It's this victim sense of I cannot do anything. It's this,
Yeah, go there. Why you cannot do? What's holding you? Is a past life. Is a past life. Is a past life thing where you cannot do what? Where you was prisoner, where you was stuck in the system. And I have a perception of your neck in the back is hold. The back of your neck is like hold.
I feel anyway like tied onto a chair or something. It's like my whole back is pushed into a chair or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like with ropes. I'm holded there. It's like in a dark room. I see a dark room, somehow like a torture room or something.
What kind of questions they want from you?
Wait, maybe it's not questions. Maybe it's more or less than stop talking. They want me to stop talking, to stop telling people like truths or what's right.
It's like before you had channeling, a voice inside of you, a channel or an entity of light that wanted to speak all the time and you cannot control. It's like you was a channel. Can you connect before to be grabbed on this chair? It's like it was this entity as a light entity wanted to speak all the time and you cannot even control it.
Yeah, it was like a lightning coming from above through my it comes down to my womb. There is like the biggest energy. It's sitting in my. It's hard because I feel so much tension. It's like disconnecting from this pain, and this tension is really now it all. It's like someone stopped the time. Feels like being in a cotton sea or some like really soft surroundings.
Okay, I feel that is a shift of a process. Let's see where it goes.
Feel again like light coming down here to one point in my head.
Feel it.
It's like a lightning.
Feel it. Now go in totally inside of a process. Stop to speak and feel the process. Feel the process and feel the energy. Just let it come through you. No control anymore. Just as if I stop you is the only thing I'm gonna do. So let comes the light. Let go through you. Remember when you was channeling. Remember when the light was going through you. Let it go. Did they make something to block this channel inside of your body when they was torturing you?
Yes.
Okay. Connect to it and where they did it in your body.
They used like electricity in my womb. Try to disconnect the energy flow.
Put your hands there to heal this part and reconnect to the message that you was giving at the time. And you can allow this spirit, this channeling to come back and to speak for all of us. This is a time for you to be more than you and to allow the spirit to go through you. Let come, whatever comes, but you need to speak.
Tells me to reconnect. We should all reconnect. And that we as women, we have the immediate connection through our blood, through menstruating, through letting go. It's like giving back something to the earth. It's like being So our only task, our only thing to do is to be connection between heaven and earth, to receive light, to receive lightning from above. Let it rise through our spine, come into our sexual areas, flow, let go. We should not stop the energy flow. We should allow it to flow through our bodies. Being soft, being calm, stay within ourselves. And we need to feel again that we are this connection.
Embrace. You're gonna have 1 minute more to stay connected. And after you come back with us in embracing this process and embracing to respect your memories, who you are, and maybe to forgive. Can you connect if you can forgive the people who did this to you, the system, the times of the Inquisition?
It's easy to forgive because the moment you see that there was already a cutted connection within everybody of these persons, it's not their fault.
Before to cut the string, what was the principle of your process? Because you need to promise yourself to finish it, it's not yet finished, and to say what you was working, what was the subject.
Allowing the connection, really allowing to be the connector.
To reconnect again, yeah?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you to have trust us. The
Thank
process
you.
is not fully finished,
Yeah.
but we can know how to do it later. Some questions from the group? Can you want to ask some questions to Moni? So I would like to present you a work that's gonna take 5 minutes.